What's up, guys? It's me. It's the Ayo Lee Double X Prince. It's late night, so I don't want to be screaming, making a lot of noises, but I definitely want to get this review out for you guys. The reason why I did my my week with Alex very early this today was because of this, the Royal Rumble. Basically, I had nothing else to do except watch the Royal Rumble and remember the Rumble. This is gonna be the weirdest review I've ever done in a while. Maybe even weirder than this review. Remember that? How I said the movie was good, but even though I had a lot of problems with it, same shit here. Uh, is this show better than NXT Takeover San Antonio? Yes, but not saying a lot. I really ain't saying a lot. However, you could still. There's definitely gonna be a Royal Rumble that's gonna be remembered. Um, and I must talk about the kickoff show first off because it looks really cool. I thought the kickoff was okay. Definitely not worth watching, but all three matches, well, besides one, they're all okay. Team Alexa Bliss, Alexa Bliss, Mickey James, and Natalia lose to Naomi, Nikki Bella, and Becky Lynch, which I don't mind because it actually pushed Naomi, which is really good. Yes, I wanted Mickey James to finally win a match, but sure enough, she didn't. I'm fine with it. I'm sure Naomi's gonna get the push that we all asked for, so thank you for that. And next up, we get Cesaro and Sheamus versus Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. They finally win the tag team championships. It's finally happening. And it was a really good match. I really enjoyed it. I didn't like the whole two referee thing. I thought it was stupid. It took me away from the match, but it was still a really good, fun ass match. Obviously, these two teams got good chemistry. And I can't wait to see where else this goes. Thought it was a really good match. Next up, we get Nia Jax versus Sasha Banks. This is bullshit. Nia Jax squashed the shit out of Sasha Banks. If I counted the kickoff, this would be the worst match of the show. So yeah, there's that. And now we move on to the main card. Every match was pretty good. Only two, maybe three matches were great. One definitely was fantastic, despite the result. So we kick off the show with the actual show with Charlotte versus Bayley for the women's championship. It was predictable Charlotte was gonna win, but this match was really good. Definitely one of Bayley's best matches I've ever seen. Can't say much for Charlotte because she's done much more, but yeah, I thought this match was really good. Good back and forth, good reversals. I thought this was a really good, fun match. Fun way to start off the show. It was fun, and I could not wait for the rest of the show. Charlotte retains, but still a good match, and I'm glad that Dana Brooke wasn't involved. It was fucking annoying. So thankfully that did not happen. And I'm glad that Bayley did not tap out. That was a bigger step for me. Next up, we got what was it? Oh, the Shark Cage match with Chris Jericho hanging high up in the cage and Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns fight in the no DQ match. This was the worst match of the show, and I know it's gonna make me look like a hypocrite that I don't like Roman Reigns. I think he's okay of a talent, but this is my least favorite match simply because it was kind of slow for a no DQ match, and there was a really goofy ass part where Kevin Owens stacks a bunch of chairs that looks like he's making like a chair castle, like one of the stupidest things I've ever seen. Eventually, Kevin Owens, I believe, is the one that fell for that trap. It was kind of like mainly Roman Reigns beating the shit out of Roman Reigns. I mean, reverse Roman Reigns beating the shit out of Kevin Owens, which is bullshit for me as a Kevin Owens fan. And one of the biggest highlights, Chris Jericho, since he's hanging up in the cage, he has like the brass knuckles, so he throws it to Kevin Owens. He uses it. He does the Superman punch to Roman Reigns, which is a nice spot. It was pretty weak for a no DQ match, which kind of bummed me out. But then it led to Braun Strowman coming in at the end of the match, beating up Roman Reigns, and Kevin Owens taking advantage of the pinfall. I'm just disappointed that Kevin Owens looks like a little bitch. I just hate it. I always hated that. And I just hope that if Kevin Owens stays like this in 2017, this year would suck for him. Just saying. Next up, we get the Cruiserweight match. One of the better Cruiserweight Championship matches we've seen Since the cruiserweight division happened, one of the better ones. It's still not great. I think if it was a little bit longer, it would have been much better. And but what I really liked about this match that Rich Swann looked like good in this match, because I kind of get annoyed with Rich Swann's character, him dancing all the time. But Neville kind of brought in his A game, and Neville beats Rich Swann by submission. No shocker there. Maybe the submission finish was a shocker. But I'm glad that Neville's the cruiserweight champion, because he's definitely the most charismatic cruiserweight there is, besides D. Brian Kendrick. But we all know how that turned out. So yeah, great for Neville. I heard they're bringing Tajiri. Oh, I know he's back, but I don't know how long he's gonna stay. I know they're gonna bring other talents to like develop this, and maybe Neville could hold on the cruiserweight championship for the rest of the year until we get a legit cruiserweight to come in and take it away from him. If they bring up Ty Dillinger, I don't know if Ty Dillinger counts as a cruiserweight. If I don't know, fuck, who count? Oh, Austin Aries. If he comes back as a face, I would love that. You know, I want to see a legit superstar beat Neville for the Cruiserweight Classic Championship, I should say. Because, I mean, right now there's not that many good Cruiserweights. I mean, I like Jack Gallagher, Noam Dar, Cedric. Actually, Cedric Alexander would be a perfect pick to beat Neville. Will it happen? Probably not. Next up, we got, here's the one I want to talk about. John Cena, AJ Styles 3. This match topped SummerSlam and Money in the Bank. This was just a phenomenal match. Yes, I did that on purpose. It was just great back and forth. And it really showed John Cena maybe turning heel. Is it going to happen? Probably, after watching the way this match ended. AJ Styles tried to end the match the exact same way the SummerSlam match ended. That did not happen. It was kind of predictable. But John Cena ends up... This is the craziest finish I've ever seen. But actually, they teased this. But John Cena was going to hit the Styles Clash on AJ Styles. He didn't. You know, there was a lot of back and forth going on. Really great match. Best match that these guys ever had. Is it 5 stars? Probably. Is it the match of the year? Probably. And what really made it the match special was the ending. John Cena hits an 8-8 to AJ Styles, but then he picks him up again. Actually, he rolls over, picks him up again, and hits another FU. 1, 2, 3. John Cena is the 16-time world champion. It led to a bunch of booing people, which made sense, but I just hope that this isn't the end for AJ Styles. If you guys could bring AJ Styles back to the top, I would be happy as hell. Don't fuck up AJ Styles. That's all I'm asking for. And after seeing the end of the Royal Rumble, I'm pretty sure AJ Styles will still be around the picture of the World Championship. Next up, we got the Royal Rumble match. First of all, I entered Samoan Fan 101's challenge. I was number 14. And every time I enter Samoan Fan 101's challenge, I always get a jobber. I noticed that. I got Curtis Axel for last year's Rumble. Aztec Warfare 3, I got Ricky Mandel. Actually, Aztec Warfare 2, I got PJ Black, which is a slightly better choice. But this year, well, I'll get to that. We start off the match. We start off with Big Cass with his big promo with Enzo. It was really fun. It was really great. Chris Jericho entered. I'm like, oh shit, Chris Jericho's gonna go all the way to number 2. I mean, all the way to number 30 at the very end, and he's probably gonna win. But throughout the match, Chris Jericho kept getting punched and thrown out of the ring. Not eliminated, but it just like moved to the side, which kind of took me away from Chris Jericho possibly winning. 3, 4, 5, 6 were all jobbers. We had Kalisto, Mojo Rawley, Jack Gallagher, a cruiserweight, the only cruiserweight in the match, and Mark Henry. But I actually like Mark Henry's entrance, like him coming in, because it led to number 7, Braun Strowman, and Mark Henry had a really solid mini match. It was really good. Jack Gallagher, he brought an umbrella. I remembered he hit Chris Jericho on the balls. I don't know. It reminded me of Willow, Jeff Hardy from Impact back in the day. It was alright for the umbrella thing, but he ended up not winning. And actually, Jack Gallagher really impressed me in this match, so that was good. Big Show, oh no, Sami Zayn came out next to continue the feud with Braun Strowman. And let me just say that Braun Strowman saved the beginning of this match. It was really good. That I really love Braun Strowman in this match. This is like really good for Braun Strowman booking. Big Show came in and Braun Strowman picks up Big Show like Cesaro did in WrestleMania 30, and they just got rid of him. It was awesome. That was going on, and then number 10 entered, and I was marking out. I was like 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Sure enough, Ty Dillinger makes it a number 10, the 10th entry. It was awesome. Ty and Sami Zayn team up to take on Braun Strowman. It was fine. That was great. Next up, coming in number 11, James Ellsworth comes in with Carmella, and this is actually really funny. I actually laughed at this moment. I don't give a fuck. But James Ellsworth, he's like, I'm not going to enter in the Royal Rumble yet. I don't believe I should enter. But then number 12 comes in. Dean Ambrose comes out. Dean goes to James Ellsworth like, we're going to team up. We're going to take on Braun Strowman. You got it? 1, 2, 3. And then as soon as they're running, Dean Ambrose waits a while. James Ellsworth enters by himself. Braun Strowman gets rid of him fast. Payback from TLC, which is funny as hell. It was really awesome. Then Dean Ambrose actually gets in the Rumble. They stay for a while. It was just really good booking. Ty Dillinger eventually gets eliminated. Baron Corbin comes in at number 13, and Baron Corbin after this became my favorite in the Royal Rumble match because he eliminates Braun Strowman. Obviously he teams up with Dean and Sami Zayn and stuff, but it was good for a while. Then coming in at number 14, this is my lucky number, I guess, but number 14 was Kofi Kingston. Okay, not as bad as Curtis Axel or Ricky Mandel. Definitely no PJ Black, but I don't know. I'm always gonna get stuck with jobs. I'm actually glad I got Kofi Kingston because at least I got the spot of the night. Pretty weak spot, I gotta say. Kofi Kingston almost gets eliminated, but he grabs onto the pole to hold the one side of the ring. And I guess that was just his moment because I guess they didn't try doing anything new with Kofi Kingston. I'm pretty sure they're gonna need to try something clever next year for Kofi Kingston to try to do. And the only problem is that the Battle Royal is kind of fucking him up. If Kofi Kingston never entered Battle Royals, we could have had some of those spots saved. Overall, I'm gonna skip through a bunch of names, but there's some parts where Cesaro comes in. He gives everybody the Cesaro swing. He almost gives it to Sheamus, but because he was dizzy. Eventually, Cesaro and Sheamus eliminate the New Day, all three of them, which is really cool. And then they were going to eliminate Sheamus was going to eliminate Cesaro. That didn't happen. Instead, Chris Jericho comes in and eliminates both of them. Great moment there. Just led to Cesaro and Sheamus starting a feud, which is nice. Then we get Bray Wyatt coming out, Apollo Crews, Randy Orton, Dolph Ziggler, Luke Harper. Great moment, but I guess Luke Harper is no longer part of the Wyatt family, but he was going to hit Sister Abigail and Bray Wyatt. That was an awesome moment. I really loved that moment a lot. It was legit. It was pretty good. Coming in at number 26, we had Brock Lesnar. He's cleaning house. He didn't eliminate anybody, I believe. Maybe like a Baron Corbin or Apollo Crews, something like that. That's around all he eliminated. But then coming in at number 27, I was like, oh shit, who's 27? Who's 27? Enzo Amore. I mean, okay. They could have gotten somebody else. Enzo Amore eventually gets eliminated fast. Then when 28 is Goldberg. Goldberg eliminates Brock Lesnar like this. It was fucking insane. I just hope that he at least lasts a while if they're going to fight at Mania. Don't bullshit me with some lame-ass match. Then number 29 was Undertaker, which I'm glad he's 29 because this could have gave us a spot for number 30 and question who was going to be number 30. Was I happy with the result? Nope. But anyways, Undertaker eliminates Goldberg. There was some good spots here. Then number 30 came out, and I'm thinking, we don't have Kurt Angle, we don't have Finn Balor, we don't have Samoa Joe, we don't even have Kenny Omega, who's been trolling the internet. We don't know who on earth they're going to get for number 30. And sure enough, number 30, Roman Reigns. Are you fucking serious? Shit. And then he eliminates The Undertaker and he gets heated like fuck. And I was so mad to see Roman Reigns at the top. I was so fucking mad. I can't believe they fucking did it. Then we get to the final four, which were Chris Jericho, Randy Orton, Bray Wyatt, and Roman Reigns. I'm like, I'm going for Chris Jericho, and Chris Jericho gets eliminated. Now, people have been saying that this has been the most unpredictable Royal Rumble match in history. Is it true? Yes, because I remember I made a list of my the 10 predictions of who might be in the who might win the Royal Rumble match, and the final three are Roman Reigns, Bray Wyatt, Randy Orton. Three guys that weren't even in the list, not even at number 10. I had like people like Nakamura, Dolph Ziggler, but Roman Reigns, Bray Wyatt, and Randy Orton did not come up to me. And sure enough, Roman Reigns, it's like beating the shit out of them. He eliminates Bray Wyatt, and I was like, fuck, Roman Reigns is gonna win. Randy Orton punches the clotheslines Reigns. Randy Orton is the winner of the 2017 Royal Rumble the Royal Rumble match. Am I happy about this? I was marking out because Roman Reigns got eliminated. I'm glad it wasn't him. And then I thought about it. John Cena is the WWE champion. Randy Orton is on SmackDown with him. He wins the Rumble. Are we gonna have John Cena versus Randy Orton? I hope not. And it's probably not gonna happen. Don't worry, it will not happen. You do not have to worry about that. I'm pretty sure WWE is not stupid enough to actually give us that match. However, the Elimination Chamber match is coming up. How about this? Let me just book this for a while. The Elimination Chamber match, they already said that the WWE Championship will be on the line. And I knew that John Cena was going to win anyway. So I'm saying John Cena and AJ Styles are in the match. I'll add in Baron Corbin, Dolph Ziggler, Dean Ambrose, and The Miz. Cool. And if not Dean Ambrose and The Miz, because I heard they're going to have a match at the Chamber pay-per-view anyway. So I'll just sway Bray Wyatt. Actually, yeah, I should have replaced those two guys with Bray Wyatt and Apollo Crews. I think that would be a nice little Elimination Chamber match, and then we continue the Miz feud. Anyways, I would have AJ Styles win the match. Yes, I will have AJ Styles win the match at Elimination Chamber. Him winning his WWE Championship back. I would have AJ Styles take on Randy Orton, but John Cena needs a rematch. So because he wants to go after his 17th World Championship, that would beat Ric Flair's record and also have John Cena turn heel. I would have also, first of all, AJ Styles would be a face in this scenario. So I would have those two compete, as well as add Randy Orton there because he's like the favorite of the Wyatt family. And I don't think they have anything planned for Bray Wyatt. So that's what I'm booking for WrestleMania. AJ Styles puts his championship on the line against Randy Orton and John Cena. Two heels. AJ Styles turns face. I think that will be a fantastic match. Easily a classic in WrestleMania history. Think about it. AJ Styles, two legends in the WWE. And if I were to choose the winner, I would say AJ Styles, if not Randy Orton. I would say one of those two. Definitely not John Cena, because I'm pretty sure after this he's going to go back to making movies. So yeah, I think that's how I would book it. I definitely don't want to see Cena Orton 500. That would suck ass. But yeah, I thought the show was actually really good. Actually, the more I think about it, the Royal Rumble was better than I actually said it was. Actually, yeah, the more I think about it, the Royal Rumble show wasn't that bad. I actually do agree that it was better than NXT TakeOver San Antonio. Yeah, I thought the show was really good. Definitely a must-see. Not the best show, but however, even though you hate the result of John Cena and AJ Styles, I am glad that the match was phenomenal. Yes, that will be it for it. I'll give the show a B+, a 8 out of 10. Same grade I gave San Antonio, but I think I enjoyed this one slightly more simply for the fact that I had that and the Royal Rumble match. I'm happy. I'm not happy that we didn't get Joe, Balor, Angle, Omega, but what can you do? At least Reigns didn't fucking win. Let's be happy with that. So yeah, that'll be it for it. It's me, the ALE XX Prince. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. And until then, I'm out.